Those guys are totally trustworthy, right?
Trustworthy people coming through.
Look at these.
People from
I
the
have
planet
well-meaning
Twinsen.
intentions. Don't look at me like
We
that.
come to you in a
I just have a
spirit
glare
of
on all the
peace.
time.
Thank you for dispersing this storm which prevented us from landing. We have observed your planet for many cycles now, and have decided to come and study your culture on the spot. We have traveled through space solely with the goal of discovering your civilization.
Which implies you had foreknowledge of our civilization. That's comforting.
Just everybody's voices in
Hello.
this game are just
Greetings, Twinsen.
Lovable.
We are your
I just love how
friends.
every single one of
We
them is
come in
dramatically
peace to
different,
your
and they're
planet.
so exaggerated and
We
so
wish only
goofy.
to know you and to share our knowledge with you. Have trust in our friendship.
I gotta say, my favorite has got to be either the high-strung evangelist wizard or the rebel who has like the southern accent, and when he dies, he just goes Island CX.
that'll be a ways away though.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna get to that in this one.
Hi.
So now,
Welcome to the
having
Islands ferry, Mr.
escorted the
Twinsen.
wife, talked to the person, stole an umbrella
For 10
back,
Kashes,
gone
where
into
do
a
you want to
Cat
go?
aliens,
fought murdered
man.
beavers,
Desert Island.
You
to
have a ferry
rescue
ticket.
a lighthouse assistant, to open the lighthouse, to bring the weather wizard to the top of the lighthouse, to clear the storm, to go across the island, to buy a ticket here.
Don't forget the alien invasion.
Yeah, an alien
Oh,
Also,
invasion
before you
happens
go
in the
across the
meantime.
ferry, talk to me.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to Grant.
Hi, Felix.
Here's Grant fishing.
Did you really
Fishing off
destroy
crabs.
the Trello? Oh, this monster really existed. Oh, hail to you.
He can actually assault
May
you with the
be
crabs he fishes up.
prosperous, and may
The crabs are quite
symbols
murderous.
protect your descendants.
I am secretly your worst enemy.
See, I honestly kind of believe that.
Hello, Mr.
Grant.
Paul.
I mean, you didn't even give me your true
You
name.
need a ticket to board
Felix
the
is
ferry,
your
Mr.
real name. I don't know anything about you.
Yes, take my ticket from my inventory.
Your
Come
ticket's
on.
in order, Mr. Twinsen. You may board.
All right,
Nice
see,
trip.
now, the funny part about this is you have to do
The
this
gangster
this
elephant.
time.
You think it's in order, Mr. Twinsen?
Have a nice trip. Make sure you don't sleep with the fishes.
You should pay attention, because we're going to be doing this quite a bit. Pay attention.
Taking you for a trip off the pier with the concrete slippers.
You're just going to be sleeping with the fishes. I mean, the crabs.
Does he not just look like the most intelligent fellow?
Fish! Oh no.
Oh god.
Every one of those is different every time you go across. I think there's like 6 of them.
Twinsen, why do fish hate you?
I don't.
There's a better question. Twinsen, why does everything hate you?
So,
Except your wife.
another point I wanted to touch on was I actually really like the Twinsen universe because it's completely original in every way. It doesn't take cues from any mythology I've ever heard of. It doesn't ape any other games. Everything is pretty much kooky and weird and come up on the spot, and it's like a fever dream of some bizarre artist. And even if there are human-like races in it that have 4 arms and legs, they're not actually referred to as humans. Like every Twinsen race, whatever it is it's called, only grows hair in his style.
Yeah, which is weird.
I'm pretty sure
But
their hair
whatever.
only comes out of that particular spot on the back of their head, so their only options are bald or ponytail.
Hi. I'm looking for the
Yeah.
healing wizard. I must treat my Dino-fly.
Oh, that's you.
I got a bad case of the
Hi.
Dino-fly.
I'm sorry that the healer Karook is away. When he'll be back is anyone's guess. If it's an emergency, try the School of Magic.
I think
You
that
could
the
borrow
art
this
style
file.
best comes across. Oh yeah,
Master
this.
Karook has much use for it.
It
You just
begins.
True
found
adventure
flask of
game
gallic
style.
acid. It's often used to
Why would I
restore
want that? I don't know. It's not gonna play any part in the game until, like, I don't know, an hour later, in which case I'll have forgotten I ever came into that room and will never go back. But I need it. But yes, the way the art style best comes across isn't in the 3D like this, which is fairly basic. It's in the pre-rendered, like, pseudo 3D isometric stuff, which actually still looks really great.
I don't know about looks really great.
I think it looks pretty good. I could totally play a game that looks like that. So basically, the wizard wasn't there, so we can't use him to heal Dino-fly for unspecified reasons.
Well, let's keep track of the heal Dino-fly, like, quest chain here. So, Dino-fly got electrocuted.
By flying into
We went out. We went to go and try and get a cure from him from the store. Didn't find one, but we found someone who wanted an umbrella back but would help us. They recommended us a healer. We had to go clear up a storm by rescuing the, weather.
Okay, whoa, hold on. Can you actually open the chest? Can you actually open the chest that you're about to go?
Open the chest. There's no prerequisite to open the chest, isn't there?
I think there might be.
Yeah. Okay. So, let me save. Yeah, this looks fairly straightforward, right? I've beaten the spooky, scary ghost puzzle, and I can just head on through, right? Oh no, fireballs. So, what do? Everyone was baffled here. I was completely stumped. You go into the useless, otherwise discreet mode, and apparently fireballs can't detect you. Magical fireballs can't see you when you're doing this.
When you pelvic thrust, you're immune to sight.
Yep. And
I never noticed that it played a twang whenever.
Oh yeah, it twangs. It twangs most intently.
So it's.
Oh god.
It takes great influence from the universal sneaking sound that a lot of cartoons made back in the.
This is a game highly influenced by cartoony stuff, if you ask me.
Yeah, but it's still got serious points to make, which is neat. Not that serious, of course, you know, given the ending dialogue.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Let's not get into that.
Well, now it's time to finally get paid off.
Yeah, we've come to the magic school
Hello.
to
Allow me to introduce the Grand Rector of the School of Magic.
Welcome, Twinsen.
Hi there.
I'd be honored to have you study with us, but even though you once saved our world, you'll still have to pass the same tests as the other students.
Oh, thanks.
Do you wish to join
Oh,
us?
here we go. That about sums up this entire game.
I'd like to treat my Dino-fly first.
You'll
Yeah, my
obtain
Dino-fly's
the power to
inflamed. I need
heal
it treated
by
bad.
passing one of the tests of wizardry. But first you have to enroll. Upon graduation, you get
I have
an
a Dino-fly
additional
tract
level of
infection.
magic. Inscription fee is 120
yes.
Kashes.
So,
Are you
not
ready
only
to
do I have
start
to
right
pass
away?
the trials, I have to pay for
Okay
the
by me.
trials.
Uh-oh, I don't have enough Kashes.
Go look at the Temple of
Uh-oh.
Odyssey.
Not ready to
They're
start
discussing an
right.
old
Yeah.
treasure.
You're probably gonna hear
still
that sound a
buried
lot
there.
if you play this game. Uh-oh. I don't have enough Kashes. Or uh-oh. I don't have enough Litos. Or uh-oh. I don't have enough gems.
Yep.
Did I miss any currency?
No, and
No,
gems
this
are by
is
far the worst.
Oh, I don't have enough sanity.
And this
Hello.
poor asshole.
It's been
You're not gonna
2
find that
months
anymore in
I
this
enrolled
game,
this
I'm afraid.
blasted school, and I've not been able to pass a single test.
It's like, well, sucks to be you.
Don't
See ya.
worry, it's not worth the money. Also, that implies they never even talked to him, they just left him there. So they really are the worst school. If anything, like, they should take his money. And
They
then...
ought to take your money and just beat the crap
Wait,
out of you.
I'm
This-
wrong. He said I've not passed a single test, which means he's actually met the rector, and he hasn't been able to pass any of their dumb tests, meaning he just paid them the money for nothing.
Yep.
It's just like a real school.
It's just like a real con. It's like one of those, like, art colleges, you know, learn how to make a video game in 30 days.
Kashes, you can visit all Temple Park, including the
Yeah.
inside of the Temple of Boo.
Okay by me.
Yeah, those places are so bad. Incidentally, if I was thinking about this, they were so bad that people in my legit college course had been to them and done the whole program and were basically enrolling again to get a degree that meant something.
Yes, the prize is for 4 Kashes.
Okay by me.
You have found.
Did you just say 4 Kashes?
Yes.
I appreciate how unfrustrating this game is.
Bravo, sir!
being
You
sarcastic,
won this
aren't you?
magnifico balloon. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Unfortunately, this is also another con.
It's an awesome one, though.
So, what do I find down here but spikes, skeletons, and the money of those that came before me? Which has been collecting in this smokestack of peril this entire time. Also, isometric platforming Y. I've never made that jump in a million years.
Magnificent.
Also, those hearts aren't hearts. That's the blood of the previous people that came in before me and got impaled on those spikes, and then dropped their money.
And apparently you have a whole cheerleader squad.
Shooting. Yes, the prize is for 4 Kashes.
Okay by me.
You have found.
3 darts.
See, the funny part is, you can farm this for cash.
Forever.
You won this
Yes, the Magnifico balloons. Please give me the Magnifico balloons so I can get the hell out of here. You can also, by the way, stock up to 9 darts and use them as weapons, and they are much more effective weapons than your terrible magic ball.
Well, yeah, it's a rubber ball. The magic part is that it returns to you, I guess?
Oh no, it returns to you before you have the magic. So the only magic part is that it bounces.
Which is from your tunic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
My tunic allows it to bounce, not the rubber. Oh my god, I almost— No! The spikes!
Yippee!
I've never made that jump.
Isometric jumping, everybody. You'll be here next Thursday.
Careful, sir! Keep off the grass!
These games actually had a method behind these ridiculous things. It's like the Nintendo Power strategy, where there was a hotline you could call for these games if you were stuck. And this is before the internet was really a thing. So you basically had to either own a 26K connection and find one of those like walkthrough cheat sites, of which there weren't that many, and just find the answers to these things, assuming other people had played the game and figured them out and then posted them online. Or the way the games intended you to do this was there was a hotline you could call, and there were people on call like all the time who would pick up the phone and answer your gameplay-related questions by having essentially their own secret walkthrough that the games company had provided beforehand. They were like phone operators. You go, I'm stuck. How do I get this puzzle in Twinsen? And they go, oh, well, you know, give me a moment, sir. I'll look that up for you. Okay, the answer to this puzzle is this, and it was a pay per minute like call thing.
The Grand Rector of the
So they
School
make money by
of
getting you stumped and
Magic.
stuck in games like this, but not through artificial difficulty, but through like bizarre
wish
puzzles
to
that had no
join our
intuitive
school?
explanation.
I'd like to treat my dino.
Which is
Your
in many ways even worse, because you
inscription
can't really
fee
figure this
is-
out on your own.
Okay
At
by
least not
me.
nearly as easily as you could.
Well,
like,
the best
hey,
part
that
is
thing killed me.
Of our
They were
school.
literally banking on you
become a
not
wizard,
being able to
you
figure
must
it out
first
and
pass
made
3
it
tests.
as
In
unintuitive
any
as
order
they
you
possibly
wish.
could in order to do that.
You can bring me the result of each test at your leisure, but I will give you your wizard's diploma
Yeah.
and your
Oh
new
boy,
magic
here we go.
only after you succeed in all 3 tests.
Okay, well, obviously the easiest test is the flower. This test is the most annoying,
Once you
frustrating,
pass through this
infuriating
You will
one.
have to be both fast and accurate.
And
Stand
for
in the
pure
middle of the
dickery,
room
the final
and,
test is
with
by
the help
far
of your ball,
takes the cake.
Reverse all the magic symbols.
Unmitigated dickery, the last one wins out, but this is no slouch in that department.
Oh yeah.
So in this game with no targeting controls and the strangest— I threw a dart, and the strangest accuracy aiming system ever, the most unintuitive weapons, you are forced to hit these in a time limit with a fairly small error margin. Margin of error, I meant. But the margins are also in error. Oh, I did it!
Oh,
Impressive.
Okay.
Yes.
I was really worried we were gonna be here for like 10 minutes
No,
like last time.
all that practicing on the previous stream actually paid off.
Can you actually pick up that dart?
I can.
Bravo, Twinsen.
Cool.
You have earned this blowgun.
So darts are
It
reusable
provides
weapons?
accurate and rapid
And also
shots.
powerful. So
Now have a blowgun. It
So they make
fires
you do a
darts
challenge,
fast and
and then they
accurate.
give you something that would have really helped in the challenge you just completed.
Yeah, this is the trend for all the magic quests. First of all, they're not magic. He's given me a drinking straw that shoots peas.
Yep.
Oh boy, how magical is that? It's also less useful than the magic ball in those situations because it's so freaking slow. So, having gifted me a drinking straw for passing his quote-unquote magical test as my magical artifact, then he tells me to go out and find a random flower.
not as a component for anything, but because he likes the smell.
Yes.
I thought he didn't even mention that it was just because he liked the smell until you actually did.
Yeah, he tells you that once you've got it. You give it to him, and he's like, I always like the smell of these. And he's just like, poof, okay, you passed the test.
He just tests.
Well, here's the
also,
fun part.
Notice the gate is now open. Basically, since I've become an initiate, they've then removed all the challenge of getting into the place, the difficulty, after I've done it once. Hey, a trash can.
Well,
what could that possibly
The
mean?
fun part is you gotta go find a flower, but it's across some jump that you can't make on foot.
Yeah.
So you have to hit up your wife and say, I'm sorry I can't cure the Dino-fly. I decided to become a wizard. And she says, will this help you cure the Dino-fly? And you say, maybe.
Could be.
Also, by the way, honey, I think I need to get the car fixed like you were yelling at me for before Dino-fly
Hey,
got
Jerome.
hurt. It might actually help
Hello,
with the
Twinsen.
Dino-fly
In spite of my
incident.
This guy
powerful
is one of Twinsen's
I
best
saw
friends as
only a
well.
couple of
And
flying
he, as a
saucers
supporting
pass
character,
behind
is
the
a
moon.
badass.
But Esmers must live on the hidden side. Here's the part that Zoe needs for your car.
Jerome Baldino just gave you a part that Zoe needs to fix the car.
He is an incredibly useful character that not only helps you with being an engineer, he's useful in a fight to an extent, and he just does the ballsiest stuff that you'd never expect from like a nerdy professor archetype.
Get a ferry ticket.
Right there. Oh, you're right. Ferry ticket. Every time I go between the islands, I gotta buy a new ferry ticket.
Welcome to the Inter-Island Ferry, sir.
But here comes the
Oh,
punchline
Kashes.
after getting the
Which one to go?
ticket.
Citadel Island.
You have a ferry.
Yeah, it costs more to buy a ticket to go home than it does to actually go to here from home.
It's a tourist trap.
Yep, it is literally a tourist trap.
I'm not even sure that's profitable.
Well, they can't get back home without paying more, so they make a 20% margin on it.
Notice that you didn't have to give him the ferry ticket this time around.
This time I didn't have to rifle through my pants and pull out a ferry ticket. It's just he went, oh, okay, you've got a ferry ticket. So this magic school, you'd think, oh, well, he's just going through the motions. You know, they're trying to prove his resolve before he becomes a wizard. Yeah, except I paid them $120 for nothing. For a drinking straw. Yes, Twinsen, that's not in the least bit suspicious.
See, the funny part is, he's still like, the alien is doing all this, I hope he doesn't notice me. Twinsen is genuinely oblivious to him. He had no clue at all. He didn't even have to. He could have been staring daggers into him. I don't think Twinsen would have noticed.
I don't think Twinsen has noticed the trash can assassins trying to murder him that have just showed up at the same time as the aliens. That's not suspicious in the slightest.
Well, you beat up kids. I mean,
so he's not home.
Vandalism isn't exactly like a step up from that.
Yeah.
Tell me, Twinsen, did you find something to cure
Here's
the
the fun
Dino-fly?
part. You can't put in the
I've decided
wheel
to become
yourself.
a wizard. so that I can help Dino-fly myself.
She should just look at him and be like, "You what? You what?
Tell me, Twinsen, did you find
Did you pay him
something
any
to cure
money?
the dino
Please tell
fly?
me you did
I decided to
120
become a
Kashes.
wizard
God
so that I
damn
can
it,
help-
Twinsen.
Gee, thanks, Twinsen.
I love that too. Just,
Now
I
I'll be
decided
able
to
to finish
become
up
a
the
wizard.
car. Oh, Baldino called recently. He says he forgot to give you a portable radio, and he wants you to come by and pick it up.
Gee, thanks, Twinsen.
See, look at how confident a character she is. You give her the parts to your car that Baldino fit, and she goes, "Oh, okay, I'll fix the car myself."
Not even that, and then she tells you, hey, go. Bambino got done fixing the portable radio he was coming up with. Now I'll be able to talk to you no matter where you are. Just gotta go get it. It's
Please
more
call
like
me before you make
everybody.
any more decisions, especially regarding magic.
Especially regarding our money. No, the ferry ticket, god friggin' damn it.
The ferry.
Pretty much, yeah.
And yet you're still the hero. Still the one who gets everything done.
Well, that's only because I'm the only person violent enough to beat up all the enemies in my way and make them explode into hearts, Kashes, and
You take
mana
it in order,
pots.
Mr. Twinsen. You may board. I would like to.
Probably.
I mean, my capacity for violence is about the only thing that distinguishes me from anybody else in this universe.
And you're just as bad as one of the villains.
Yep. I'm just a villain with a moral compass, and that's what makes me stand out. And it's not a very good moral compass either, considering some of the skeezy stuff I get up to.
It ain't easy being skeezy.
Grand Theft Auto 4, take note. Bye-bye. Say hello to the shark. We still haven't cured the Dino-fly. In fact, they just set tasks for us there.
This entire time, you could have taken Dino-fly inside and been nursing him, but instead, he's in pain,
Hey,
waiting
Jerome.
for you to become a wizard.
Hello, Twinsen. In spite of my powerful telescope, I saw
You're a
only
wizard,
couple of
Twinsen.
flying
Are you a
saucers
wizard yet,
pass behind the
Twinsen?
moon.
It's growing dark.
Esmers must live on the hidden side.
Twinsen just looks at him and goes, "Zim, zalabim!" Nothing happens.
Here, this is that portable radio I forgot to give you. Sorry about the mix-up,
killing me.
but I think you'll agree it was worth waiting for.
You now own a portable
I
radio.
can't hear you anymore. Please. Go on. Practice magic.
Cheater!
Live your dreams.
Hello,
For the
Twinsen.
both of us.
That's it. I fixed the car.
Twinsen,
You should give it a whirl.
promise
I'm
me
bringing
one
it
thing.
to Desert Island.
Promise me you won't be eaten by a tiger.
The weather wizard has to, like, cauterize his wounds with lightning.
Oh, that sounds very painful.
No, also ironic if it happened like that. Lightning's what caused this BS in the
Twinsen,
first
if you
Look
want
at
to
how
try out
great
the
a
car,
character she
just
is.
go to the racetrack or the desert. As long as I'm here, I'm going to catch up on a little shopping. I'll meet you back at the house.
She chides Twinsen for always, like, dicking around, which is totally legit. Oh god, assassins. Then she brings me the car, which she repaired by herself with the mechanical parts I gave, rather than just being a stereotype. And then she's like, okay, well, while I'm here, I might as well also do some shopping, you know, that stuff that you never do. And all your dicking around.
But you're forgetting the best part. She brought you a car
Yes.
that has guns.
She brought me a car. Oh, sure, the gun's off.
She brought you an Interstate 76 car.
This part always chafed. This felt like one of those call the hotline moments because every other rock of this pattern is completely untraversable in every other way. But this particular ramp, you can just drive up for no other reason. This jump is unconscionable. Camera control! God, the control's inverted when I went backwards. Why? Help. Spider car, go.
You just picked a garden balsam plant.
Oh my god, the car has celebration animations!
That's adorable.
See, now that's effort.
The one time you ever pick up anything with your car and they give it its own animation.
Maybe Twinsen just has like some sort of disorder where if he does anything remotely exciting, it doesn't matter what
He's
he's
just gotta
in, what he's
jive.
wearing, he's gotta jive.
I think his car is
He's
actually a
got
sentient
his
being,
arms.
which explains why
Yeah,
he gets hurt. Ah, God, freaking bats!
He's gotta do eat shit, alien. Look at what I did to your plant. Jiggle.
You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is
Make sure you don't sleep with the fishes.
If ever a wizard was the Wizard of Oz, it's
crabs.
one because.
Does he not just look like the most intelligent fellow?
Fish!
You're off to see the wizard,
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the Wizard of Wiz. If ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was. The Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard
Tell me, Twinsen, did you find something to cure the Dino-fly?
I've decided to become a wizard.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the Wizard of Wiz.
Yeah!